Hey folks, we are about to play our GOvit first round. It's double elimination. So best of 3 against Papagette first. So I'm just sending the challenge over. Limited best of 3 coin flip. I've got his deck open in another tab so he can look at it. It's blue-white party with a splash of red for Nahiri, Rebuke and Treachery. I am of course running mostly red-blue wizards with a little bit of party on the side. So let's see how we do. I've sent a good luck message elsewhere, and I'll be tabbing between to look at deck possibilities from their side. We win the coin flip, which is a good start. And although we have red cards, we've got only blue lands, but we've got 2 2-drops and a 3-drop, so I'm going to gamble on seeing a mountain before I see red cards. And I'm going to keep rather than mull and put myself under undue pressure. This could be the first mistake of many to come, but we'll see how it goes. We're really hoping Papa doesn't find a red source, basically, because that neuters Grotag Night Runner, Rebuke, and Nahiri. So, as long as we don't see a lot of red mana on the other side of the table anytime quickly, I'm fairly hopeful. But, we shall see. Okay, away we go. We'll keep Vision up. Drop Cleric, we'll drop Stalker on 3. And then we'll look again at Ambusher and Cleric. If we can get a mountain, we can always double spell. But nope. So now we are going to drop Vision so that we can drop Charax on 4. And we'll drop another Cleric. Should have moved to combat first. But whatever. I'm not very good at my tempo planning. Solemnity Vision's unlikely to pull anything super exciting. And now we get a chance to drop it sooner rather than later. But now we'll do it properly. So move to combat. They're thinking. Do they have... They've got a Jwari Disruption, so I'm going to drop Stalker rather than Charax and find it get counterspelled by their 1 counter. And obviously if they tap out, we can drop Charax with impunity. Bubble Snare? No. Wind Robber? Interesting. Okay, and we got our Mountain. So, Allied Assault will make that a 3/3. So we'll drop a land. If we drop... Yeah, so if we drop Ambusher and... Oh, we can't drop Ambusher and Wizard, can we? So we can't quite make... We can make Steeflaw Stalker unblockable for a bit cheaper. What do we like? Do we like Charax first? No, I'll put Ambusher down first. Why? Yeah, because then I can make Stalker unblockable and push through some damage. I'm going to attack with the Clerics as well, and if they use an Allied Assault to kill one of the Clerics, that's... Yeah, okay. I wouldn't have minded that. I'd rather them use their combat spells on removing something I have a duplicate of. So Wizard's going to make a complete party next turn, so we can pump the hell out of Seafloor Stalker if it comes to that. So we're trying to avoid Thundering Rebuke, Kabira Takedown, Allied Assault, Journey to Oblivion, etc. They can now do Journey to Oblivions. That'll be the Stalker. Yep, sensible. But we can drop Charax now. We'll go for the attack first. Great, so now we won't pump T2Peak Ambusher. We'll drop Charax first to cover the Jwari Disruption. And now we'll Fizzy Wizzy. No looting. So they can try and remove Charax with their second Journey to Oblivion. Otherwise, they're in a wee bit of trouble. We'll attack with everything here. Trap Finder on Charax. Otherwise, it's going to do 8 damage. They've got to practice tactics for 2 damage, so they can kill Fizzy Wizzy. And obviously, they've got the mana to pump for Allied Assault. That's lethal, if they don't do anything else. So Kabira takedown on Fisher Wizard is the only way to avoid lethal this turn. So they didn't find their red mana, which we always want. So there's takedown. So they're going to last another turn, but they lose their Trap Finder because they can't Allied Assault. So Bubble Snare or Journey to Oblivion. No, doesn't have it. Okay, so sideboard options. We're running 17 lands, 18 with Vision, and we don't have any 5-drops. So we can side in Sizzling Barrage. But as we're on the draw anyway, we're more likely to be blocking them, I guess. So my instincts are to run it back rather than make any profound changes. So let's do that. I'm not prepared to put Linvala in and destabilize the mana base, even though we got a full party there, which was fun. I think we've got a deck here which we should give a go to. So we'll run it back, game 2. And we'll see what they've sided in. Maybe McKindy Ox, Tempest for flyers, although they didn't see a lot of flyers from us. So once again, we only got blue mana. So it's a gamble on whether or not we see a red source. We've got the Cleric. I think I'm going to... It's a risky keep, but I'm going to keep here because we've got 9 red sources and we want to put them under pressure, mulliganing and on the play. But I'd really like to see a red source quickly. This is a risky keep. It's probably one I may have made a mistake on. I have a tendency to do that from time to time. So we'll see if we get lucky. So we can go red source into Ambusher or Rebuke. We'll let that through for now. We get a draw. Really want a red source. Still no. There it is. So we will go Electromancer into Rebuke. What else have they got? What are the big creatures? Seagate Colossus doesn't quite finish it off. We can keep it for Geyser Mages and Stalkers, but we want to reduce their party count, and they're in red-white. So let's kill their wizard. Keep their party count low. We won't attack just yet. Oh, double tap. Very nice. So we'll get... we'll swing first. Then get T to peek Ambusher down. We're getting up the mana count to do a domination at some point. It's just a question of what we try and steal. But they're getting up there for Colossus. They'll swing both again, that's fine, we'll take that. So they're currently Cleric Warrior. So we'll swing with the Ambusher and see if we can trade with the Protector. Will they use a practice tactics here? Takedown, okay. So we lost a bit of mana, but we've got our Rogue out. We may need to domination something at some point, but we want to... So maybe a Bubble Snare here? Or a kicked Geyser Mage if they drop a land? They still haven't got their red source, so it's Snare or Tactics. We need to get a bird at some point to deal with the Cleric. Okay, so snaring the Electromancer, swinging everything. We'll put the Rogue on the Sellsword. Okay, so they're racing now. Let's Bug Catcher. And we'll steal the Cleric here. We've now got another Cleric for our party thanks to stealing theirs. So we'll swing with a Bug Catcher. Then we'll kick a Field Research to draw 3. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Should have played the land first. That was silly of me. Very silly. But I can afford to be silly from time to time. And they seem to be running up against trouble. So let's see if I can outrun them. Ooh, let's see if that cost me. Oh, they got their red source. Top deck race now. And wouldn't have been if I'd have put that land down first. That was silly. But let's see if it is a criminal offence. That's a good pull for me. Ugh. That's not though. Was really hoping to see my Bubble Snare there. Unlucky for Papa. Oh well, thanks for watching. Let me know, apart from the terrible field research pump, what else I got wrong, whether I should have sided, and we'll move on to the next match. So thank you for any comments you want to give.